What up, everybody? It's your boy Widow Lifestyle, and I hope you guys are having a good day today. And if you are, I want you to continue to enjoy your day today. Now, today, I'm going to show you guys how I made this weird, different type of beat that I usually don't make in GarageBand. I kind of would do something like this on FL Studio, but when I made this beat like a week ago, and when I made it, it was just different, you know, different from a lot of the other beats I made because it has a different vibe to it, you know. So I figured I might as well share it with you guys and show you guys how I made it possible. Before I break it down for you, let me just show you what I'm talking about when I say that it's different for me. See, that's different for me. I'm not used to making beats like that. Now I'm gonna show you guys how this beat was broken down and made for, you know, this. I used the Dreamy Bells. I know for a fact that I did a couple things on it that I tweaked it a little bit because I started really using the VST kind of things to it. Like, I think, because the last time I even looked at this beat, it was like a week ago. So I put a delay on there, added some reverb because I know that's not how it looked before. And I touched all this extra stuff. I'm going to keep it $150. I really don't know what a lot of this other stuff means. Really want me to be honest? I was literally just messing with the things and seeing what it sounds like. And that's how I got the sound that I got. And yeah, this stuff too. It wasn't like this at first. I think those blue dots were in the middle, and I don't think I touched these all the way, but yeah, like I just kept doing my thing with this and I made sure that it sounded good, at least for me. Echoes took it off, track volume, echo and reverb took it off. A lot of people would say that I'm dumb for that, but the reason why I don't add echo and reverb to every instrument is because sometimes, like reverb especially, because I remember making that mistake and adding it to my 808s, it just makes it sound too much things in there, you know what I mean? I can't explain it very well, but yeah, this is the first instrument. Alright, so as you guys can see, the pattern does, usually when you see a pattern, it doesn't look like this pattern. Let me highlight it real quick. It doesn't look like this pattern where, you know, it has that little circular arrow thing in there. It's like this. The reason why that is because I had to make two different patterns for it to be the official beat. And I know what you're thinking, well, why didn't you just press this and press join so that way they join together, which is just that simple. To be honest with you, I really don't know. I just wanted to be more creative, I guess. I don't know. That's just how I am, I guess. All right, next we have the synth piano. We'll go to the Hollywood strings, but the Hollywood strings will come up in a bit. Now, as you guys can see, the synth piano, a lot of the melodies you will see on this beat do look similar. I'm trying to work on that myself, but like for me personally, when I do it like that, it kind of builds up the pattern to make it sound more fuller, but different sounds sometimes don't necessarily make the beat sound good. You feel me? So that's why I don't use different sounds, or that's why I don't try to make different patterns on here all the time. Plus, you know, it's not like on a computer where it's just clicking around. Like with GarageBand piano roll, it's kind of frustrating to me. So yeah, but this is what the synth piano sounds like. Oh, damn. Now, we are going to go to the Hollywood strings that's all the way back here. And that, again, it's something to like fill in like the melody part to make it sound more fuller. You know what I mean? So this is what I got. Okay, after that, it was pretty much just a simple thing to do. So boom, the snares, usually what I would do if I were to make snares like this, I would use the drum machine. But then what I realized about the drum machine, Like sometimes it doesn't do it all the way. It doesn't do good justice as just like playing it off the piano thing would do. You know what I mean? So that's why I chose to get a snare from out the sampler. And that's why I chose to mess with it that way. So boom. I want to say this is reggaeton, but a lot of different genres like use this type of style of beat, or a lot of different like cultures and such use this type of style of beat for stuff. So call me a retard for not knowing properly. Screw it. I just made the beat. But here's what the snare sounds like. Next is the kick. Now the kick isn't really all that special. It's just, it goes along with the snare, and you know, it keeps that dancey vibe to it. Here we go. Like I said, nothing special with the kick. Got it with the sampler and, you know, made it simple. Kick right there. Next, we're going to go down to the 808s. Yes, it's almost like I can barely make a song without an 808. But that's because, like, if you listen to the radio, if you listen to music in general, even in old school music and a lot of old school music, 808s are literally in every single song you listen to. So you can't blame me for trying to add an 808 to this instrument. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I did all these special effects. Probably didn't. Oh, I added a little reverb. Oh, okay. Like I said, it's been a week since I even touched this project, so I'm still kind of new to it. But yeah, here's what we got. See, and that echoey thing in the background is kind of why I don't add echoes to my 808s a lot. But yeah, I see what I did with this one because it sounds good. Next is most likely the hi-hat. So what I did with this one, I did use the drum machine for this only because, again, if I was in FL Studio, it's literally just clicking with the mouse. But since I'm on GarageBand mobile, it's like, let me try to show you the best way possible. So boom, the only way you could actually be able to do this is by doing that and then adding that, right? Now, the part that pisses me off about this is I could be doing this and that, and then like one day or one time I could sit there and just go click on this and it disappears, and whole time that could be a whole note. So it's like, and then I could forget where the thing is and it just messes up the pattern. That's why I use the drum machine a lot. But even if then, like, for me personally, the drum machine does the job well when it comes to hi-hats, and especially the hi-hats that I like to do. So yeah, that's why I use the drum machine for that. I'm gonna I don't want to, but again, there are better sounds out there that I can use to help make my beats sound better on GarageBand. So I'm gonna have to get out of that spoiled drum machine mood, and I may have to start using a sampler for the things, for the hi-hats. And unfortunately, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. But regardless of that, here's what the hi-hats sound like. Next, I'm using the drum machine for, I think it's called a rim, or what is that called? A Congo drum. I gotta check. It says low tom, but the reason why I added this in there and I turned it down a lot is because it made the drum sound more fuller, and it makes it sound a lot better than just, you know, with the kicks or whatever. It adds that, if you're listening to it in and on a speaker, it adds that oomph to it along with the 808. So yeah, but here goes the low tom. All right, now one of the things you'll see here is an effects thing, and it's just like, I necessarily didn't like the effect that I put on there because I guess like one thing I do with my beats, a lot of them, especially the ones off GarageBand Mobile, is that I use the effects here to, you know, kind of give it that little trippy sound, kind of, you know. So that's what I used to use it for, or that's what I did use it for this song, but I didn't really like the effect that it gave off. Here's where we go over here, and here's where you'll see that these notes are looking a lot bigger, right? These notes look a lot larger. These notes look a lot longer. Let me at least unmute everything. These notes look a lot larger. The reason why that is because I did it to where the beat slows down, and I did it to where like it's, you know, gonna be the ending track. Because to be honest with you, this isn't really gonna be a song unless I get creative one day and turn it into a song. So basically, it's more at this point when it came to making this beat, it was more about the beat than it is turning it into a song. So I was literally just trying to find something to keep me entertained while I was making the beat, and this is what I came up with. Now over here, you're gonna see that everything is like slowed down, or like everything's longer, like I said, because the beat slowed down. And then over here, you're gonna see a more slowed down. So let me give you a taste of what this sounds like. Why do you keep optimizing? All right, now we're gonna go all the way over here, and I'm gonna show you what it sounds like when it's even slower. You got the 808s, you got the slowed down kick, you got all that, and then you got the full beat right here. Now, before I go, I'm gonna try to put you guys on to something. Some people have came to me and told me, yo, how do you get the 808s in GarageBand? I don't know how to do it. Can you put me on? Okay, boom. Here's what we do. We're gonna go to the plus sign and we're gonna add an instrument. Now, as you can see, we are on keyboard. A lot of people make that mistake of going to drums and then thinking they can add it to drums. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna stay on this keyboard, right? Now, boom, next thing we're gonna do is go to sample. Now, with sampler, see how that's nothing? That's just a regular, or whatever that noise is, it's a noise. Well, here's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go to sample library. Boom, that's gonna show up. Now, you see all these? These are the drums and these are the instruments I used in the song already. So yeah, that's that. Now, let's go to import. See all these 808s? I don't know who JJ is, but he sure got a convenient drum kit. But yeah, you see all these instruments that I use right here, how I get them. See, since I'm on an iPhone, I have the luxury of iCloud. I also have the luxury, I also have the luxury of having my Dropbox connected to my phone. So here's what I do. I go to browser file app items, or browser whatever. Now I go to iCloud Drive. iCloud Drive saves all my GarageBand instruments, and it also has this, all my drum kits. iCloud has each and every single last drum kit I could ever really ask for. So let's say I wanted to use the Juice WRLD drum kit. Now let's say I wanted to add the 808 onto there, right? I can go to 808 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm gonna click 808 4, which I already do have on here. Or now I got 808 5. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna use 808 5, sure. And then boom. Boom. That's how you get your 808s on there. Now, just because I use this for 808s doesn't mean that it's necessarily used for 808s. It's a sampler. So even if you put a whole song in there and you try to make it into whatever it is you want to make it into, like you can go up here. Wait, dang, let me get this out. You can go up here, you can edit the song, just choose the part that you like and just edit the song that way. Or you could use it for claps, you could use it for 808s, you could use it for other instruments. Personally, I just used it for 808s, but then I realized there are better sounding claps in drum kits than there are on GarageBand itself. So that's why I'm starting to use more claps, more other instruments for my beats. And that's how you get other instruments into your beat. Now, I hope this was helpful to you guys because, yeah, I like to help. Now, without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the beat, and I'm going to make sure you guys enjoy the song that you're listening to. If you guys want to check the beat out some more, give it a subscribe button. I'll somehow, some way upload all the beats that I made onto like a beat channel or like the beat SoundCloud page or whatever, considering one or the other. And yeah, but without further ado, here goes this beat that I really don't know the type of thing it is. Enjoy. What up, everybody? It's your boy Widow Lifestyle, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, I want you to leave a like button and don't forget to subscribe. More videos on the way soon. I say this every dang video, so you know more videos are on the way soon. Yeah, that's about it. I ran out of stuff to talk about in these outros, so it's just going to be short, sweet, and to the point. So yeah, have a nice day, subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to stay tuned for more videos. New video coming next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. Say no more. Deuces. Oh, catch you guys on the flip side. Pizza. Forgot my outro.